And how are you? Of course, this is Daytime Ottawa on Rogers TV. I'm Dylan Black. You know, you got to make the most out of your staycation during the summer months. Who better to help us out with that than the mom in the know? She joins us one more time. It's Julie Findlay.
Thank you for having me.
Hello.
And I love summer. I think it's one of my favorite seasons, although when you ask young kids, I think their favorite season is winter. And I'm convinced because our winter is longer than our summer. I think that's why.
Well.
But you know what? Kids embracing any weather is perfect for me, getting it out. And I feel like now is the time where you want to be outside and enjoy the outdoors. There's nothing stopping you. You have an umbrella, you've got some sunscreen, you're ready to go.
And you look like you're having a good summer. You look happy, you look tanned.
Thank you.
You're getting out there.
We're out a lot. I'm putting on sunscreen, but I have to say that vitamin D does help a little bit.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Staycations are more popular than ever. So staycations basically mean that you're just staying put in your own town, your own backyard.
Absolutely.
Why are they so popular?
You know, I think they're so popular, especially where we live in Ottawa or any town. There's so much going on. There's festivals. We've had the Jazz Fest, the Blues Fest. We're going to have the Busker Festival coming up. We've got things in September. So all through the summer, we're told luckily by you on community news when things are coming up. But it's not even just in the smaller Ottawa area. If you just take 20 minutes out to Elmont, you've got the Puppet Theatre. If you go to Carleton Place, they have something to offer. And the community centers and the pools and the splash pads. So you can really make a day, every day, busy if you wanted to.
And it's affordable.
It is affordable. So I think my first tip for everyone is get a jar. Ours is already depleted a little bit. We got a little excited in the first little bit of summer. But sit and talk about what each one member of the family wants to do this summer and write it down. You can make it a secret. You could talk about it, whatever, and you put it in a bucket and you just pick it out each day. So we had things, the kids even had just spending a day at the library. During the school year, they just go to the library for half an hour or whatever it is, or we get out there sometimes. But just to go, they've got programming all summer long, so make sure you check out the Ottawa Library. And you could go in for all their free activities. They've got coding, they've got puppet making, they've got lots of guests coming in, so that's another free option. Another one we've done is yoga on the hill. That's fun.
With the kids.
Yeah, you just get your mat out there. I know a lot of people get worried about the weather, and that's why I kind of wanted to chat with you and all of your viewers. There's just a couple things you need to do, and I think you can spread out your entire day in the city and not worry about it. So I feel like the first thing is sunscreen. Everybody has sunscreen.
Super important.
Yes, make sure you have your hats. You know what? You go anywhere right now in the middle of the summer, you can find hats on sale. It's great because I know we lose hats all the time. Good way to keep your eye on it. Put a little name in it.
Can we go back to the sunscreen just for a second? Okay, obviously you want to keep your kids safe. So what kind of sunscreen should you be using? Is one generic brand okay for the whole family?
You know what? I think you can check it out. What a little way to tell is spray on a little bit. If they react to it, then you do have some problems, but there's a lot of great brands out there that are great for kids. If you're really worried about how sunscreen reacts, I know they say don't put it on children until after 9 months old, just because their skin is growing, but check with your doctor. But I feel like what our only issue about sunscreen is getting it on. Nobody wants to put on sunscreen, so I find the spray is great for kids, and then this little face one, it's just really a roll-on. So you're just going to roll it on your face, and then they get to do it themselves. You got to start prepping your kids to do things on their own.
That's unique. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fun. Another thing is it does get very hot. We've had a fantastic hot summer. I am not complaining, but kids get overheated. So when you're in a place where there's a lot of pavement, something like that, I've gone to Trailhead, and this is a buff. You can get it at a lot of sports store, and it's just this little tube that you can put around your neck. You can make a hat out of it. There's probably 12 different ways to wear it. You can wet it and it'll stay cool. So kids just need a little bit of water.
That's got to be for the kids though, right? Because that would never fit over my head.
No, it'll fit over your head.
Really?
I do now, but I'd wreck your hair. Do you want me to try?
No, let's not.
So, see, look at that stretch.
I don't want to prove what I'm saying.
Everybody, look at that. We can do it.
I didn't know if you could stretch it that much.
You can. It's definitely stretchable. And then I feel like everywhere you go in the city, there's somewhere to run through a splash pad. Carry a bathing suit with you. Again, I went to Trailhead. They've got this super light towel that you can use, and they have a dry bag. That's a bit of investment. You can use a plastic bag, but the idea is you want to keep everything dry in your pack, and you want to pack it all in all day, so get a pack that works for you. I love this.
As well.
This is what I love about this one, if I can show super quickly, because we got to talk about food too.
Yeah.
Look how tall that is. It's all waterproof on the inside.
Wow,
you can pack a ton of stuff in.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So again, have games. Everybody needs some quiet time. There's lots of card games out there. I always go to Tag Along Toys. They're fantastic.
Okay, we have about 2 minutes here,
Okay,
Julie,
perfect.
so.
You know what? I feel like don't worry about food. What you do want to worry about is make sure you have it on hand. So I've got a couple of options. So many things are in season. I saw you picking at this earlier.
I was eating your display.
As you should, because I feel like if I come home after a big day out, I'm just putting out everything in season. So we've got cucumbers, we've got cherry tomatoes, we have currants, raspberries, plums. If you ever want to know what's in season, you always go to Foodland Ontario. They'll tell you when it is. There's still a lot of berry picking going on, so take advantage of that.
Okay, raspberries always good.
Raspberries are always good. So the other thing that I have really loved and enjoyed is single serving bars. So Cashew Joy has been my favorite. It's always in the wellness area of your grocery store, and they're just a single serving bar, and they offer a really good filling on the go move. So I've cut up a few of them for you. I've got two different I've got one that's got butternut, almond butter, sorry, as a base, so it's going to give you up to 10 grams of protein, which is fantastic. Keeps you fuller longer. And then I've got these really punchy, fun flavors of Cashew Joy as well, which is cranberry, coconut, almond, or raspberry dark chocolate.
Okay,
so if you want to,
this looks like the raspberry dark chocolate.
I knew you were going to go for that. That's one of my favorites as well. So you've got that kind of little sweetness to it. And nuts, they are gluten-free, they're GMO-free, no artificial flavors. They're made in Canada and only sold in Canada.
Oh,
so it's fantastic. So that is tasty. So if you want something a bit more filling, this is great too, because my last tip is you want to take advantage of the nighttime in Ottawa too. So when you do have young kids, take that time, take a rest, get back out there. OC Transpo will take you right down to the Light and Sound show at Parliament Hill. But tips for parents, this is great. We've all had those glow sticks where we've broken them open. These are reusable. So this has like a bunch of fun things and your little glow sticks.
Got to wrap you up, but of course,
gotta have fun.
So many great ideas. The Mom in the Know, Julie Findlay. Thank you so much as always. More Daytime coming up right here on Rogers TV.